Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another What's in the Box. Now this week I've had a bit of post sent to me from another cointuber, and I've also been out and about to an antique and vintage fair which I picked up a few items from there as well. So we'll start off with the post. I've got this rather large envelope. I have actually already opened it because it was quite well taped up. So it was just easy for me to get into. Now, anybody that's been watching the recent Watching the Boxes will know that I've started to collect these change checker trading cards a bit late in the day, yes. It's only a few people reached out and said, well, we've got some spares if you want them. And one of the people was Steve at Box Coin. Now, he said if you send us a list of what you need, and I'll see if I've got any of the spares. Well, I said to him, it's probably easier. That's a nice postcard, isn't it? I said, it's probably easier for me to send you a list of what I already have. I'm sure there's nothing else in there. Because obviously I didn't have many cards, so that's what I did. Like these stamps on here. I know Steve likes these coins with ships on. He's been doing some sort of Antarctic expedition, and there was that the Moltke and other ships I think he had. So I see HMS Dreadnought 1906, looks very much like the Royal Navy £2 coin, and the HMS Victory, Lord Nelson's flagship, 1765. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at this postcard first. Looks like one of Dan Temple's paintings, doesn't it? Very autumnal. Hi Glenn, hope these cards help towards you completing your card collection. Steve at Box Coin. And I will be putting a link to Steve's channel in the description below if you want to go and check him out and help him out with a subscription if you haven't already done so. So we've got a few bits of merchandise here as well. So we've got two badges. Now I think this one was Steve's first channel logo, I think. On tree, and this is his recent one. Very nice, thank you very much. I'm presuming these must be stickers. Yep. So I'll have to find a place for those on one of the coin albums. I think I've still got Christine's Pocket Ports sticker to put on at some point. And looks like we've got a signed Benjamin Bunny as well. And that'll be going in with the collection of all the other signed bunnies I have. So appreciate that, Steve. Thank you very much. Just try and manoeuvre that a bit nearer the centre. So you can see we've got an absolute stack of cards. Yeah, so I sent him a list of all the ones that I already had, and I'm hoping he can send us some that I don't have. Pride, I think I've already got that one. Tom Kitten, I've got that one as well, and that one. Oh, Steve, you haven't sent us the ones that I've sent you in the list, have you? I'll tell you what, folks, I'll spin the camera and I'll sort these out, and I'll see if I've got any duplicates. Looks like we have, and I'll see if there's any here that we do require. Right, we're back. Well, Steve sent us 27 cards. 26 of them are the ones I already have. However, I did find one that I didn't have, which was the Olympic hockey. So at least we've managed to put a little hole in the cards that I do require. I don't know what Steve wants to do with them. I wonder if he needs them sent back to him, or should I keep them as swaps? I don't know. Anyway, I think I better message Steve to tell her what's happened. Anyway, I better move these off the side. So I'll spin the camera and I'll come back with the bits that I bought at the Antique and Vintage Fair. Right, here we are, and we're back with some items that we bought, like I said, at that Antique and Vintage Fair that I went to with the wife on Easter Monday. And it was held at the Gateshead International Stadium. That's like a leisure centre, sports complex, etc. And it's where Gateshead Football Club play as well as sort of coins, which I was looking for. They did sell other items like furniture and porcelain, ceramics, etc. So the first coin stall I came to, well, it wasn't really a coin stall, she was selling everything else, but I found this on the table and she was selling them for £1 per coin. And I thought, well, that sounds a bit odd. So anyway, I went there, what they call tooled up. So I had my mobile phone with the new Mr. page already set up. And so I says to the lady, I says, well, are these replicas or are they real coins? And I mean, she was about 70-odd-year-old, and she says she didn't know. Now, I don't know, I think she probably did know, to be honest. But the first one that caught my eye was this one. Now, it's 2.5 Afghanis. That's what that symbol stands for. Now, according to New Mister, this is 0.9 silver. And it's supposed to weigh 25 grams and 38 millimetres. So anyway, I whipped out my 6-incher in public. I also got the ruler out as well. Just to sort of measure to see whether that diameter was about right. And as you can see, it's just around about 38, 39 mils. So it'll be easier if I do it that way on. So it seemed like the diameter was right. The weight, it felt a bit light, to be honest. I thought silver would have been a little bit heavier. So anyway, this is dated at the bottom here, 1306, which equates to 1927. Now, New Mister says that for very fine, it's 49 quid, extra fine 64 quid, and almost uncirculated £76. The edge here is very, very rough and sharp. So immediately to me, I thought, these aren't correct. These aren't real. So I'll be coming back to that in a second. Now the next one, I didn't realise there's actually 3 of the same, and these are from India, supposedly. 10 rupees. And it's supposed to have the 1972 25 years of independence since the British Raj. Now, it is supposed to be what they call medal alignment. So medal alignment, you would spin it on the vertical axis, and as you can see, it's not. Coin alignment, by the way, you spin it the other way, so that would be on the horizontal axis, like American coins do. So you would flip it that way. According to New Mister again, very fine 11 quid, extra fine 11 quid, uncirculated £14, and that's supposed to be 0.5 silver, 22.5 grams in weight, 39 millimeters in diameter. So let's have a look. If we do this again, and you can see it's nowhere near 39. It's a bit less than that. Again, not a real one, but I've got 3. But I did like the coins. I thought, well, you know, they're interesting, if nothing else. Now, what else did we have? What this one from United States? This supposedly a $1, 17.97, which according to Mr. is 0.8924 silver, 26.96 grams, and again 39 millimeters. Now, this one is coin aligned because if you flip it that way, it does work. But what got me was the stars. Like I said, New Mr. is absolutely invaluable. So I'm glad I did take my mobile phone with us. But as you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars on that side. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on that side. Now, according to New Mr., it should have 9 stars or 10 stars. So again, a fake coin. What else did we have? Now, this one here was from the Ottoman Empire, later to become Turkey. So this one is 20 Kurus, metal alignment again, so it should spin, but it isn't. So again, all fake coins. And this one's supposed to have 0.83 silver, 24 grams, 37 millimeters in weight. And again, you missed this here, is very fine, 23 quid. So if I did buy them. Well, I'll come to that in a second. I mean, I would have been sort of quids in if they were all silver. But anyway, what I didn't take with us, and maybe I should have, was this little pocket scales. So we'll wait till it goes to 0. Right, so that's on 0 now. So which one should we have? Well, go one from Afghanistan, which is supposed to be 25 grams. And you can see there 17.85. So it's well short. One from United States, 18.49. And it's supposed to weigh 26.96. And the same with all of them, unfortunately. So they were all round about the 17-18 gram mark. Now, what I did take with us is a simple magnet. So it's obviously made of some sort of steel compound. Now, if it was silver is what they call diamagnetic, and Coin Patrol did an experiment some time ago, and I'll put a link to his channel up in the top right hand corner, and I will put the link in the description as well. The diamagnetic just means that it sort of like repulses magnets. Now, if you have a magnet and a bit of silver, so if you'd had the magnet and sort of tipped it at 45 degrees, if it was silver, it would just slide slowly down to the bottom. But like I say, Paul at Coin Patrol did that little experiment. I thought was absolutely fantastic. But every single one of them is magnetic. So she was asking £1 each. Like I said, I'd been sifting through. I didn't realise there was a couple of duplicates. And we got one here from China. So I think it was the Republic of China, or People's Republic of China. There's 2 of them, and had 3 of those from India. It would have been 15 quid. Like I said, I like the designs regardless of whether they were real or not. and I said, well, will you do as a knockdown price or deal? And I managed to get them for 12 quid. So they are, like I say, somewhat interesting, but I knew they weren't silver. So anyway, going round, we found another stall who was selling a few bits and bobs, and I managed to pick up this Diana Memorial coin from 1999. He did have some coins that were loose, and he was asking face value for them, £5 for 5 quid, or there was one in one of those little plastic sandhill cases, and he was doing that for £6. But this one here I've managed to get for 8. So I think we're going on the internet. I think a couple of ones that I saw were for 12 quid. So yeah, so I'm very happy with that one. So it was quite a good purchase, that £8 for that, and it's one that I didn't actually have in the collection. There was a few other stalls that had a few bits and bobs, and this one was actually selling these little silver threepences for £2 a pop. So the wife was a bit sort of not exactly disgusted, but I sort of tipped them all out because there was quite a few, and I was sorting through them to see if I could find any date run. So I'm just going to spin the camera again, and I'll put these into some sort of order and we'll have a look at them. Right, here we are back again, and I've managed to put them into some sort of date order. The table at the coin fair there was littered with date runners as well. I was sort of a bit wary of people sort of looking over my shoulder wondering what I was doing. Anyway, there was a lot of duplicates there as well, and there is 2 coins actually that have the same date, but I'm not really unduly bothered about that, and I'll come to that in a second. So anyway, we'll kick off with one from 1886, silver threepence. Now this had a mintage of 6,152,600, and it is what they call a coin alignment. So instead of spinning it that way, as you can see, it goes the other way. Now the coin alignment was up to and including 1887. So you can see here we've got head of Victoria, and the gentleman did say that these all came from a private estate. So they reckon the fella must have been collecting coins. This one's from 1891. This one had a mintage of 6,323,000. Slightly older head of Victoria. This one's from 1892. Fortunately, it's got a bit of damage on the obverse of that one. This had a mintage of 2,578,200. And next one would have been the last. Sorry, this is in 1894. This is 1,608,600. The veiled head. And finally, we've got 1901, which would have been the year that Queen Victoria passed away. This had a mintage of 6,098,400. Now all of these have a weight of 1.41 grams. They're all 0.925 silver and 16 millimeters in diameter. Now the silver content for all of the 20 coins that I did buy comes to around about £16.96. so it was a lot. It's a lot less than what I actually paid. But this one here, 1902, and this was a mintage of 8,287,000. This one would have been the one with Edward the Seventh on. Didn't have a 1903, so I had 1904. And this one had a mintage of 3,630,000. There's no 1905 or 1906, so I had a 1907 was the next one I was able to find. And this had a mintage of 4,841,000. 1908, mintage of 8,176,000. So almost double what it had the previous year. 1909. Again, this one has got a little bit of damage. And this had a mintage of 4,054,999. And the last one for Edward the Seventh, 1910. And this had a mintage of 4,565,000. Then from 1911, we'll move on to George the Fifth. And this had a mintage of 5,841,000. 1912, mintage of 8,932,800. 1913, mintage of 7,413,200. Now 1914, obviously this has been a bit of an error on my part. I didn't realise I'd picked up two, but these had a mintage of 6,733,500. Now what was rather strange is obviously 1914 was when the First World War started, but the mintage figures for silver, they were still churning them out. I mean, move forward into 1910, it's the bottom one we want. 1915, mintage of 5,450,600. 1916, I was quite staggered at this, 18,555,200, so about 3 times as much as the previous year. And bear in mind, they're in the middle of World War One, so I thought they would have needed all the silver that would get for ammunitions, etc. 1917, again, it's got a few little spots on it. And this had a mintage of an even higher mintage, 21,662,400. And I've already got a 1918, but this is a 1919 that I've managed to pick up, 16,845,600. Now, as I said, the silver content is approximately £16.96. The gentleman in question was wanting £2 for each one, and if you go on eBay, they're going for around about £2.70, £2.80, sometimes a little bit more, just for one coin. But I was able to knock them down, so instead of paying like 40 quid for the 20 coins, I was able to get a deal for 35 quid, so it works out about £1.75 per coin. But going back to Paul at Coin Patrol, he'll be interested to know that these won't be going in flips. I have actually ordered a Silver Threepence Whitman folder, which should be coming sometime during the week. And if it does, I'll be able to show you with the coins in there. Obviously, these are just the early years. There's quite a few more with just the 0.5 silver from 1920 onwards. So anyway, that's it for today. That's my little bit of purchases. I was really happy with the silver ones anyway. It was just a shame that these these other ones weren't silver. I would have been absolutely inquiring. But like I say, I did like the design. There was something interesting. So I'll be popping them somewhere out of the way. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Thanks again to Steve Bucks Coin. Like I say, it's a shame that it was only just the one card that I was able to use. Yes, so thanks for watching. Keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.